back to our channel, Cooper's fitness channel. Right, bud? I meant to do this like a while ago, or like a week ago. But I want to do it before I get into the workout for today and before I forget to do it, and then it's too late and irrelevant. So this is like a body scan thingy. My gym is fancy and has like, you like stand on it and it weighs you, and you put your arms and your posture and stuff, and it like apparently weighs your like arms and your legs and your body fat percentage and BMI and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So I think they got it like 2 years ago or something, or they put it out in the public area 2 years ago. I never like to go in like the doors or anything because it feels like you're not supposed to be back there, you know? And it's a great way, like I think if you're gonna keep track of like your weight or your body fat percentage or like whatever, like I'm not getting it like pinched, like that measurement. I don't know where to get that done. And I also have a scale that says it's the body fat percentage and you just stand on it. I don't know. I'll put that link below for the scale if you do want it. All I was going to say is that if you're going to measure that, I feel like you just have to measure it on the same machine or the same device or whatever, so that it's milestone as opposed to just jumping back and forth. I just do both because I have the scale here, which I can do it like once a week. And then this one I do probably once a month or once every like 3 months or something like that. And I wanted to just tell you about it so that we all know where we're starting. Like we're not really starting, but like I feel like it's like, I don't know why the first few months of the year is just like a disaster. Plus I was in Hawaii for 2.5 weeks. And there's Easter, so I did this before Easter weekend. So on the Thursday or Friday before Easter. So that on Monday, which was Easter Monday, but like we don't do anything on Easter Monday, we eat all of our food on Sunday. Easter Monday, we kind of like start again for the summer, because then we don't really have anything coming up besides like a couple here and there things, but nothing that you can't like have your cheat meal on the weekend kind of thing. Nothing, no like holidays are coming up. Chris's birthday isn't until June, so it seems like a great like couple months to really just like focus and get in a routine, and I feel like I have been in the last week. It is Friday. Easter Monday was on Monday. It's been 5 days. I don't know. Seems like it's been longer. It's been great. Anyway, so when I was looking through, I keep all these sheets. So when I was looking through, I have one from, well, I have lots of them, but like for the purpose of this video, I actually have one. This one is in May. So this one's May 17th from last year. And this one that I just did was on the 20th of April. So like, they're still like a month apart. But I feel like it's just like, I actually haven't even read these yet. So I'm going to compare. Here's what we're going to compare. First, I'm going to do the one from before. This one was from, oh yeah, so the other one I'm comparing, which I just missed to say, is before we went to Hawaii. So this one was February 2nd. So this was like 4 months ago before Hawaii. So this is when I was actually like paying attention to what was happening. So we're going to compare before Hawaii to before Easter, and then compare the before Easter to like about a year ago. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So before, now I'm confused. April 20th, May 5th. Okay, so I haven't even read these, so I'm just reading them basically to all of us, including Cooper. So before Easter on Friday, I was 141 pounds with, okay, I don't know all the like reasons for all of these numbers. I'm just gonna read them because we're just comparing them. The sum of your body fat is 24.5 pounds and your lean body mass is 116.4 pounds. There's your numbers. Okay, so the other number I really look at, like I don't really look at body water balance because like just drink a lot of water. It does tell you, okay, just for like a fun fact, healthy individuals maintain a balanced ratio between extracellular water and total body water of about 0.38. So mine is 0.367, which is technically under the average. of 0.38, but the normal range of this ratio for healthy people ranges from 0.36 to 0.39. So in case you ever get that number or you know that number, that's what it is. Okay, and then the other one I look at, I don't really look at BMI because I like to think that I have muscle that's making me heavier. However, in the one I just did, so like on Friday, it says my BMI is 22.7 and the normal range is 18.5 to 25. So literally I'm just like in the middle, I guess. The other one I look at is percentage of body fat, which is not like really important, but I just find that it's like just an interesting number to compare to each other. You know, you can just like, how much fat are you holding on to? So Friday it was at 17.3%, which is actually below the normal range. The normal range, according to this piece of paper by InBody, is 18 to 28. So it is below it, but like, that's my goal. Like I don't want to be a super low body percent fat, but like to look lean, that's how people get lean, just in case you don't know. So yeah, so those are the numbers I really look at. So weight, weight doesn't really make a difference to me. Like, especially depends like how much water you're holding on to. Did you eat? Like I try not to eat before this, but like you just never know. Like what did you eat the night before? And plus like I am trying to build muscle, so like the weight really means nothing to me. If I weighed in at like 160 pounds all of a sudden, like concerning, but I don't know. I range between like 135 to 142 is usually where it goes. If I can weigh more, it means my muscles are getting bigger, especially if the body fat percentage is lower. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm really just trying to compare, but those are the numbers. And then it also like has, it's called segmental lean analysis, which is just like weighs the different parts of your body, which also is irrelevant to me, but it's just like funny to see if like, so like on this one from Friday, my right arm and left arm both weigh exactly the same amount at 6.28 pounds. But my right leg weighs 17.33 pounds and my left leg weighs 17.26 pounds. So they're slightly off, probably because I'm right leg dominant. So yeah, that's just like, basically, so this one, I actually read this one the other day. This is irrelevant to me. However, if you need, like if you feel like you're just starting to work out or like whatever, it tells you the percentage that you're over the normal. So mine are all like, my arms are at 127%, my trunk is at 115, and my legs are at like 110-ish. And it says if the second bar graph is 100% or over, you have enough muscle for your weight. But if it is under 100%, you need to build muscle to reach 100%. So that's just interesting to make sure that you have enough muscle for like your body to function. Anyway, that is my non-scientific analysis of this piece of paper, but I just compare numbers. So we're gonna compare Friday, which is before Easter. So I had some things happening between Hawaii and this one. So now that I'm just quickly looking at it, like I should weigh less because I was actually paying attention to things. This one was after 2.5 weeks of vacation and like eating fairly terrible for like a few weeks after, and now just getting into it like on Monday after I did this. So February 2nd, so like 2.5 months ago, I weighed 136.9 pounds compared to 140.9 pounds, so like 4 pounds. The sum of your body fat is 22.3 pounds, which is a couple less than the first one. And then, what the other one I'm looking at? My BMI is 22.1 compared to 22.7, and then my percent body fat is 16.3 as opposed to 17.3. So in the 2.5 months of not really, like I was exercising a ton and like doing my normal stuff, but like not eating the greatest, I gained a 1% of body fat. So that's why I like to just compare them. Apparently I did lots of bicep curls because my arms now weigh more. Maybe it's just the fat, I guess. Okay, anyways. So like interesting. I don't know if you find this interesting. I find it interesting. Now we're gonna compare Fridays to about like, this is May 17th. So this is April 20th, May 17th. So like 11 months. How many months are in a year? Almost a year, not quite. So I don't even know what like my life was like then, so I can't be like, well, I was in Hawaii or I was on vacation. I have no idea. So this is just like a straight up comparison of 11 months ago. So 2018, 137.4 pounds. The sum of your body fat is 25.8. And then my BMI is 22.2, which is a lot closer. And then my percent body fat is 18.7. So basically, compared in like a year, without even doing anything special, like I worked hard, obviously, from here to here. But this one, like obviously the one on Friday, or on the one before Hawaii is better than the one on Friday. But the one on Friday is better than the one a year ago because of all the work that I put in. So I weigh more now because I hope that I just have more muscle. That's what we're going for. It tells me that my legs weigh more and my arms weigh like a whole pound more. So bicep curls, guys. Gotta do some bicep curls. So yeah, so percent of body fat, like honestly, that's really what I'm looking at, was a whole percent. 1.5% lower now than it used to be. So great to compare, but now I kind of know like where I'm starting, where I started at on Monday, and then in a couple months I will come back and do an update, and hopefully it's improved, or just hopefully my goals are going somewhere. So my whole goal, I guess I'll just now that I'm just rambling, if you're still watching, congratulations, and I hope this is interesting to you. Comment below if this is interesting, or you like do care about this kind of stuff or pay attention. Monday, I also decided to up my calories, which is like the opposite of what people normally do going into the summer. I feel like I always have felt like I haven't eaten enough, but I still exercise a ton. And so like so on this actually, it also tells you what your basal metabolic, so what your base metabolic rate is, and it tells you, like, I don't know how accurate it is, but it tells you like how much you should eat if you were to literally just like lay all day. So mine has increased on Friday. I don't really know why it increases, to be honest. As this number increases, it'll be much easier to manage your weight. It can be increased by regular exercising. Okay, so maybe I guess I've been doing more exercising before I did this thing in the last couple months from Hawaii. Interesting concept. So now my metabolic rate, my basal metabolic rate is 1,511 compared to 1,492. So just like 20 calories more, basically. So this is basically 1,500 calories, which is what I was eating before. I think I started eating 1,500 calories like in the fall. And then on Monday, like I just feel like I'm not eating enough. So like, let's say I'm eating 1,500 calories, but I go to spin. So let's say it's like a normal day. So I'm going to spin, burn. I don't wear Fitbits or anything like that because I just really dislike them. I have an issue with them, but I don't wear them. But I've seen other people's, and like you basically burn between like 400 to 600 calories. So like, let's say I work extra hard in spin, or whatever, so you're burning 500 calories, just to make this math easy, because like I'm not using a calculator. So 1,500 calories that I'm eating, I burn 500 just at spin, fasted in the morning, and then I usually go to the gym. So like if it's leg day, I'm now probably burning another 400 or 500 calories. So now I'm eating 500 or 600 calories for my body. And then I usually take Cooper for like a 45-minute walk. So like my body is taking in like such a low number of calories that I feel like that's why I was like extra tired, and like I just couldn't, like I was lifting a good amount of weight, but like I just wasn't increasing it a ton. Like my squats were pretty the same for the past like year. So Monday, I decided I'm upping my calorie intake to 2,000 calories, which I don't even think is like that high, to be honest. Like I think I could probably go higher, but I just can't eat that much all at once. So we're doing 2,000 calories, obviously just eating healthy calories as opposed to being like, well, I'm gonna eat a pizza now. Like no, they're healthy. I'm just eating more of it. My macros are 40, 30, and 30. I don't want to do a low fat. Like if you watch the last video with the little snack ball thingies, fully into eating fat. I think that's great energy. I do intermittent fast here's just like my whole life story. Intermittent fast, so I try not to eat between, it's either 11 and 12 to about 7 or 8. So it's about a 15 to 16 hour fast every day. Chris is really good at doing just strictly 16 hours. Sometimes I just get hungry. I'm not gonna die starving. So usually I'll have bulletproof coffee, because apparently, this is just what I hear from Dave Asprey, that fat doesn't start your metabolism. Only like glycemic carbs do, or something. So bulletproof coffee is fine. It does not start your metabolism. Doesn't start your metabolism, so sometimes I'll drink bulletproof coffee around like 9 or 10 in the morning, and that will get me all the way till 12 to do the full 16-hour fast. Or if I don't have it because I'm out and I went to spin and like blah, 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 then I'll just eat by 10:30 or 11 so that I am not starving, because you shouldn't kill yourself for health. You know, your body wants to eat, just listen to your body. So yeah, so intermittent fast, 2,000 calories, healthy 2,000 calories, not super low fat, high carb. That's where we're at right now. So we will check back in a few months before like super summer. So probably like end of June, we'll check back in before Stampede hits, because we all know how much I love Stampede and corn dogs and fried food and beer. So that's what we're doing. Thank you for watching my TED Talk on my health. And now we're going to go to the gym. And I don't really know what kind of workout we're gonna do. We'll see when we get there. So let us go to the gym.
The truth is, that really shows what happens.
If you came to groove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky. Got yourself something funky. you've got yourself something funky.
Everybody